Thanks to the Dell Women's Entrepreneur Network, we continue our series looking at female founders across the country, making a real difference in the Australian business landscape. Back now is Dell Technologies Ambassador Jo Burston to tell us about this week's entrepreneur in the spotlight, Ronni Khan at OzHarvest.
17 years later, and OzHarvest has grown to become a critical frontline service across the country by serving over 190 million meals to the disadvantaged. We spoke to Ronni to find out more about her passion project that's tackling not just a humanitarian issue, but solving an environmental one in the process.
My name is Ronni Khan. I'm the founder and CEO of OzHarvest. OzHarvest is Australia's leading food rescue organisation. We collect surplus food from everywhere in the food supply chain, and we deliver that food for free to vulnerable people so that it does not go to landfill and rather fills bellies. OzHarvest has more than 240 people working for us across the country. That's full-time, part-time, casual, but everybody committed and connected and working for OzHarvest. Every day at OzHarvest, we have a fleet of vehicles. They're refrigerated, and they collect surplus food from everywhere in the food supply chain and deliver it to over 1,600 charitable organisations across Australia. Before the end of 2021, OzHarvest will have collected and delivered more than 200 million meals. So I was running an events company. All of my events had food, and each time I saw that there was surplus. And I suddenly had this idea that what if I took that surplus to a charity, and the first one I knew was Matthew Talbot. And that really was the genesis of starting OzHarvest. One of the biggest challenges we face in 2021, and because of COVID-19, is that for the very first time, OzHarvest has had to purchase food to meet the demand. And because of panic buying and supply chain logistics issues, the constant supply of free food has shifted and changed. And so this has changed our model significantly. So one of the most powerful things about OzHarvest is not only are we a social organisation, but we're also an environmental fighting organisation. We're in climate activists because wasting food is directly connected to climate change. And most people don't know that. If food waste was a country, it would be the third biggest emitter of methane gas behind the US and China. I believe that network groups are really powerful, and particularly for female entrepreneurs. Leadership can be a very daunting place, and a network group is a safe and private place where one can share one's true emotions. And that's why I think for females, a networking group is so powerful. So from an innovation point of view, because innovation is part of our DNA, OzHarvest started the For Purpose Co. And that is a separate business to come up with great ideas that allow that all around sustainability, all around not wasting food, all around ag tech, in order to try and create a revenue stream that all profits come back to OzHarvest. The best piece of business advice I ever received was be as authentic as you can, be who you are, and give up on PowerPoint.